Hey everyone, welcome to your February 2022 astrological forecast and a very happy Valentine's Day to everyone this month. Special thank you to my loyal subscribers who continue to support me and like and share and comment on my videos. Thank you so very much. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. And also check out the links below in the description box. There's one there to my website where you can learn more about the chart services that I offer. There's also a link to something called Ask Me a Question, and it's for those of you who only want to know just a few things about your chart. Okay? And also check out my weekly forecast, which I will be starting again. Okay, so now for your forecast. Hi Pisces, happy birthday to those of you born at the end of this month, and happy Valentine's Day too. Welcome to your February 2023 astrological forecast. So the big news for you kind of is Venus is in your sign at the beginning of the month up until the 20th, okay? We'll get to that in a minute though, okay? Because up until that point the Sun is in Aquarius up until the 18th when it moves into your sign. And then Mercury moves here on the 11th, right? And Saturn is still in Aquarius, but will be moving shortly into your sign, okay? Mercury is in Capricorn up until the 11th before it moves into Aquarius. So it's still in your 11th house where you have the sign of Capricorn. And you may still be like chatting back and forth with your friends or a group of friends, your gang of people, or whatever. 11th house is your most sociable house, but it's also your group of friends where you guys go to hang out. It could be a specific place like a bar or a club or something like that. This is socializing in person if you can. If not, you're on social media more than likely because it's Mercury. It is a big communication planet, so you're having a little bit more contact with people than you normally do, like your group of friends. There could be something going on at this time, that some kind of event that maybe you're all planning to attend. This is also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. So planets were just here, Venus especially, so somebody new could have come into your group of friends. You could have met someone possibly online that has the same interests that you do, has the same goals that you have. You're just like finishing up kind of like your contact with your friends or socializing in some way or other. When Mercury moves into your 12th house, with the Sun here up until the 18th and Saturn even still here, right? Your 12th house is the house of confidences and secrets and behind-the-scenes actions taken by you or someone else. It's your subconscious mind. It's the house of self-undoing, okay? Because you can drive yourself crazy. That's what the 12th house does. It's also your house of charitable acts. Maybe you have been helping someone this whole time while Saturn was here. It could be a secret, it could be a family member or somebody that maybe didn't want other people to know that they were in possibly like a nursing home or even a prison, okay? That's what the 12th house is places of confinement, okay? Who are people who are stuck in a certain area and really, can't do anything for themselves. So you may have been helping someone like in that position, okay? Now you could also have gotten like some help for yourself, even if it's just to talk to someone. I believe that there's new applications that you can put on your cell phone now, that put you in contact with someone that you could just talk to. If you have any kind of problems, sometimes the Saturn here brings about depression, thinking the worst of everything, just sudden fears seem to come up from nowhere, okay? You're a water sign. It's a possibility or a light, more than likely you like the water. Swimming, but When Saturn moved here, all of a sudden you could have developed a fear of water or the ocean or a pool or out of nowhere, okay? So this planet's getting ready to leave. So you won't be dealing with that anymore, okay? So anyways, though, with Mercury here, I call it the great investigator, meaning that you're trying to get, information on someone or something, accurate information. You're making inquiries. Sometimes this is done in secret, or sometimes you're just curious, and you're just asking around about someone. So not a very big deal, but there is a full moon in the sign of Leo in your 6th house. That's where you have Leo. Okay, it occurs on the 5th. It's directly across from your 12th house of Aquarius. So the 6th house is your house of health, also your house of service, and your house of the work, the kind of work that you do, your co-workers, your work schedule, all that stuff. I would have to say maybe, though, that this is dealing with the house of service. Again, back to, or have you been helping someone that needs help? Something like that. Someone could, you could have been doing something all along, or maybe somebody's even approaching you now, asking you for some kind of help. It could be anyone. It could be a coworker, but it could, like I said, it could actually be anyone. And it could even be a little bit of a surprise what they're asking you to do. And you could be thrown off guard, not expecting what they're asking you to do. I don't think it's to help cover up a murder or something like that. But, it could be something that, like, you're not really comfortable with. So if anyone approaches you at this time and wants you to do something and they act like they need to know right that minute, tell them you have to think about it, okay? Also, something could happen at work, in the workplace, with a coworker, a higher up, anything. All this stuff could just come out, burst out of nowhere, okay? Or something could occur in the workplace that you see or overhear, and you didn't mean to, that just happened. You were there at the right time, and these people decided to discuss or do something that wasn't exactly, on the above board, okay? So it's a secret. All of a sudden a secret about somebody or something, even your company. So it could put you in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. So just keep all that in mind, okay? So anyways, the sun moves into your 1st house on the 18th, and Venus is here up until the 20th, okay? Neptune's still here. There's a new moon in your sign, your very own new moon, on the 20th. So this begins kind of like your new year. When the new moon occurs in your sign, okay, it's like a new beginning for you. But having Venus here up until the 20th, okay, it started at the end of January, so you're pretty popular right now. When Venus is in your 1st house, you can do no wrong. So I always tell people to milk it for all you can. This is a good time to approach people who are uncooperative or are unapproachable, especially if you need their cooperation in something, or even their help, okay? People who are hard to talk to. At this time too, people could, give you really nice little gifts and stuff like that. Want to do nice things for you, like take you out for lunch or drinks, or pay your way to something or other. And most importantly, you usually get an awful lot of compliments from anyone, not just people who know you. This could come from complete strangers, okay? And, everyone kind of wants to do stuff for you, like a favor or just do something. Having Venus in your 1st house attracts nice things to you, okay? So you're on the receiving end, right? So the sun here, obviously makes you shine, okay? So the sun and Venus here, even just for a little while together, just enhances your personality. And again, this new moon is some kind of new beginning for you as far as your outlook on the future, even how plans that you have, or how you're going to live your life in some way or other, some changes or whatever that you might are thinking about doing, possibly, you know, in your home life or your personal life, okay? So Venus does move into Aries and your second house where you have the sign of Aries, okay, on the 20th, and Jupiter is already here. And these two planets together are just wonderful. These are the two best planets you could ever want in conjunction in your chart, okay? So like everyone will be experiencing this conjunction wherever they have Aries in their chart. And yours is just happens to be occurring in a money house, okay? Your second house of earned income and what you value, your valuables, things that you own, like luxury items or stocks or coins or some kind of investments or whatever. And it's also your personal values, though, too. So having Jupiter here should have brought in more money, but also sometimes it goes out just as quickly because it's used for things like necessary things. It's not like really used frivolously, okay, right now. You could have been way too charitable with someone, though. I don't think it's a group of people, but you could have, because you had the money, you could have been way too generous with someone. Okay, possibly a family member, whatever. But anyways, it should have opened up some new source of income. It can also increase your current income, but a lot of times, you know, Jupiter rules expansion and new opportunities. So you could have had some new side effort that you do. The second house is also the house of hidden talents. So something that you used to do possibly when you were younger or even in school, even if it's like with screen printing t-shirts or something, you know, you could have taken that up again just as a hobby and decided to earn money from it, or you are earning money from it, okay? Now, with Venus here, it is attracting money to you and other Venus-type objects like luxury items, like jewelry, perfume, art, you know, stuff like that. So you're still on the receiving end of, like, birthday gifts. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be just for birthday, but I'm just mentioning that because it is your birthday. So you may receive more this year for your birthday than you have I don't know, let's say like even last year, maybe Venus and Jupiter or even the Sun weren't all together at the same time. Okay, I would have to look that one up. But this year, I do believe that, you know, people are wanting to give you things. It doesn't have to be like a big object or a big expensive gift. It's usually really the thought that counts. Okay. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Pisces on the 20th and 21st. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Virgo, and those dates are the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 16th, and 17th. The best time for money is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time for your career is the 14th and 15th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. So, happy birthday to you again, and happy Valentine's Day. Be sure to celebrate. You know, do something even if you don't do anything. That's a wonderful way of celebrating your birthday, you know, just not doing anything that you don't want to do, right? Anyways, check out my weekly forecast, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.